take me through the situation with your baby mother, your girlfriend, Jacky Oh.
At what point?
Like, I don't even know where to be. And I respect you so much, bro, that there's people who are suffering in silence that we know, that we see on a daily basis. And how, like, can you be able to compartmentalize? These are things that has happened and you still performed and you still did shows and you still, you know, shut shit down. All the while going off stage to deal with the matter at hand.
Well, you know, keep God in your life. He'll direct your footsteps. He'll channel your emotions. It's not an easy process. It's not because this is forever. I'm forever living this every day of my life. It's just, how do I cope with something that I have to live with? And this is not my first time being uncomfortable, but just the first time of this stature of this situation. Dealing with death and dealing with loss is something I'm pretty conditioned to. It's just the matter of the magnitude of the person, of who it is, and you got to keep God in your life. And then, you know, when you read the Bible, you know, Job lost everything.
Everything, yes, sir.
Job lost everything, and
never lost his faith though.
He never lost his faith, but he wanted to know why, which could be harmful to you too, because you're trying to figure out why, and you just need to stay on course. Because sometimes the why ain't for you.
It's not for you to understand.
It's not really for you to understand. It's a
God's
lot of
using
people.
you.
It's a lot of people. This has affected a lot of people, not just you.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? So how do you navigate it? It's how you navigate it, but you may be helping others. You see what I'm saying?
So even with that, you've had people extremely close to you taken away from you.
Yep.
In the most inopportune, well, who am I to say in the most inopportune times?
Right.
Obviously, when doing my research on you, your brother, right? Situation with your sister, and obviously the mother of your children. These are things where God ain't put me through that. As a man, I'm telling you, from man to man, I don't know how I would get through it. If either one of my baby mamas leave me, if my brother or my mother or somebody that I know I could call and text, hey, y'all know Cam to be blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I don't deal with tragedy good.
Right.
Heaven, like even when I was in the league, they would say, Cam is so loser. Like I don't know, I worked too hard for me not to suffer from the bad. I just want the good that life has to offer. But how do you do it?
I'm an advocate for people to tell people, just appreciate people. See what I'm saying? No matter how it may look or how it may be in that moment, because at the end of the day, you're gonna feel different if something was to happen. So at the end of the day, you have an opportunity to channel your emotions and just feel better about a situation. You dig what I'm saying? And when I lost my cousin, innocent bystander, it ain't got nothing to do with her. But she out of here. She gone. And this was my closest relative. And I was mad. I wasn't. You don't ever come to the higher power with anything that's earthly. You see what I'm saying? That's why to go back to Job wanted to ask God why. And you know, people was telling him like, man, you know, God is real and woo 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 woo. And he was steadily waving them off, saying how he wanted, saying how he feel, instead of telling them, hey man, keep God first, man. No matter what you're going through, man, you keep God first. You keep going. You keep pushing. That's the course. That's the main line. Anything else behind that is none and void. And he took everything from Job. And Job, you know, he wasn't disrespectful. He just wanted to go talk to the higher power and ask him why. And the higher power told him, he said, you ain't got a case to plead. Now what? The mission is the mission. There's no alternate, there's no none. Keep going. It's for the generations to come. They need to know that even through the midst of pain, even if you lost everything, you still kept the commandments, you still kept your faith, you still was appreciative, you still. And I always know that somebody's going through something worse than you.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? So if you are the example, you gonna be taken care of and your generation is gonna be taken care of. Nothing materialistic, nothing financially, nothing will make me feel better than to know that I at least got an opportunity to make everything okay. And that's gone. So now that I know that that's gone, I have to navigate in my little ones. You may face a time that it may break you down, but I'm here as your father. I'm here as somebody who has to be set as put as an example to let you know, look, I've fallen many times. I ain't never been broken. Little things gonna hit, you gonna have some big things hit. Everything is a lesson learned. Watch how people act when some little shit, they lose their goddamn mind with some little shit. And you really going through some shit. Don't let that be, don't use that as a crutch to really act how you wanna act. Because then God'll open your eyes and be like, well, look at them. Look how, he's not at peace, but he's at peace in knowing that he can call my name. And that brings him peace. Now here on the earth, I may be frustrated and I'm human, bro. Yeah, man, listen, man. For the ones who you gotta break it down in layman terms, I'm frustrated for the rest of my life. I'm fucked up for the rest of my life. It's 50% of a certain unit that I have, and it's 50% left. My kids don't have nothing else to rely on. I have to be the nurturer and the provider. So I have to, when I see people that be going at it with their baby mamas and all that, I be like, listen, whatever it is, just make sure the energy right. Don't walk around with a hateful heart. Don't be like, oh man, fuck that bitch. Listen, man, you don't know how valuable you got it. That's value. Something you don't like holds a lot of value until it's gone and you're gonna realize how much value that is. So if I was you, go kiss her, go hug her. That may mean a lot. That may settle the situation. Be the king that you are and guide the situation forever. Don't ever get dismantled, don't ever deteriorate because you're gonna go through a lot of things that's gonna try to break your character. This is my character. Character is meaning I have to walk as of such, in such of honor, in such manner because of the higher power. Now, if a nigga wanna see me frustrated, y'all pull your bitch ass up and say some shit that I don't like right here in arm reach. Then I show your bitch ass what's really good, how I really feel. I set your ass an example. I make you the example. Since I'm tripping, walk in front of me and disrespect what I'm supposed to be doing.
What I'm living for.
What I'm living for. So I can take all my frustration out on your little bitch ass. Since you think this a front. Because sometimes you got to put a fool out there in front of the public to show everybody. Don't be the fool. For niggas who think it's a game. Now, we're gonna save this fool life. We're gonna let him go. And tell him, hey man, stay prayed up, man. Keep God first. Don't disrupt. Don't be disruptive. And by me acting out of emotions, I can be disruptive. But I don't have to be. I don't need to be because that's not according to the higher power's plan. The higher power plan was for y'all to see me go through that and I still speak his name, man. That's for y'all. And I'm still trying to figure out the reason for me. Dig what I'm saying? That's a forever fight that I gotta live with.